Okay, Rachel, back here again. Rachel Cooley, Angel Therapist. Now I'm here to share with you the story about how I met Doreen Virtue. I met Doreen at a Whole Life Expo in San Francisco, California back in 1999. It was in the spring. I had recently been introduced to Doreen through a coworker of mine who introduced me to Doreen's book, Angel Therapy. She told me about the book. I was inspired. I went to East West Books in Mountain View, California, picked up the book, started reading it, and I was really amazed and inspired, and I already felt the blessings of the angels in my life, especially around releasing fears and worries. Soon thereafter, I found out Doreen was coming to town, so I went to hear Doreen speak at the Whole Life Expo in San Francisco. Well, Doreen's talk that day was amazing. It was empowering and filled with wonderful stories of how the angels had helped her in her life, and I learned some techniques in working with the angels. After Doreen's talk, where I was so inspired, from which I was so inspired, I should say, I went to get in the book signing line, and I stood in line for, I don't know, it didn't take that long, 20 minutes or so, and I had Doreen sign my book. And it was wonderful to meet her and to have her sign my book, Angel Therapy. And I left the line and I went to have lunch. And during my lunch, I started getting really strong thoughts within my mind, which I later realized were divine guidance through claircognizance, through knowing. I had these thoughts just pop into my head, knowing, and also I feel there was some clairaudience there with the clear hearing. But it was like a conversation within my head where I was hearing what the angels said and I was responding. And during that time, I was getting messages to go back to talk to Doreen. And I remember thinking within myself, and I was talking to my angels, although I didn't completely realize it was my angels, but of course, if I really thought about it, I would have known. And I thought, well, why would I go back and talk to her? I just talked to her. I don't want to be embarrassed. I was just there. But I got it again really strong. Go back and talk to her. And this continued for a long time, and I don't know, 20 or more minutes, and I finally realized I just absolutely had to go back to talk to Doreen. So I went back to Doreen's book signing line. I stood in line again. Luckily, she still was there, and I came up to her and I said, I don't know why I'm here again, but I was really strongly guided to come back to talk to you. And Doreen handed me a flyer, and she said, well, I'm teaching this class in Orange County in a few weeks. I recommend you come and take the class. It was a class on clairvoyance, and it was in 2 weeks' time in Orange County, and here I was in the Bay Area, and I just knew, okay, that's my next step. I need to go to this weekend class. So I signed up for the class. I flew to Orange County, started studying with Doreen very soon after. I took that weekend workshop, and then I signed up for her angel certification program, which then was called Certified Spiritual Counselor. And I took that course over 3 separate weekends in Orange County. And that's how I started working with Doreen, and that's the follow-up story to my first video where I just went into more depth about how I received such strong divine guidance that day that I met Doreen to go back to talk to her. And I'm so glad I listened to my angels, that I listened to the guidance that they had given me to go talk to Doreen's, because my life has been forever changed since I started studying with her and started learning more about the angels, how the angels can help me in my life. And I later then wanted to share that, and I do share that today, share that with other people, share the gift of the angels, share how the angels can help us in our lives, especially around releasing fears and worries, and help us just to really hear our guidance so that we can live the life of our dreams. Thanks so much for listening to my video and watching my video today. Have a great day. Thanks.